Welcome to News in Rearview. I'm Mr. Info. A 15-year-old video shows Delaware Senate candidate Christine O'Donnell admitting to dabbling in witchcraft as a teenager.
That would explain why the mainstream media have already burned her at the stake.
The Republican candidate has also been ridiculed for being opposed to lying and selfish, lustful acts.
Which begs the question, does a person like that really belong in the Senate?
O'Donnell is running against Democrat Chris Coons, who once wrote of his transformation from a closed-minded conservative to an open-minded, bearded Marxist.
In Coons' defense, Vice President Joe Biden said there's nothing wrong with being a Marxist, but he said, I thought Groucho only had a mustache.
After an analysis of the GDP, income, and employment statistics, the National Bureau of Economic Research now says the recession ended more than a year ago.
Might have carried more weight if the Bureau hadn't made the announcement during their annual convention at St. Vincent's Soup Kitchen.
White House science advisor John Holdren says the term global warming is a simplistic misnomer for a dangerous, complicated problem. He wants people to use the phrase global climate disruption instead.
Other proposed branding changes to administration policies include replacing cap and trade with electricity is overrated, and instead of universal health care, it'll be the severe chest pain line starts down the block program.
Lady Gaga spoke at a rally opposing the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy for gays in the military, calling it wrong, unjust, and against American values.
Doesn't it seem to you that we should send home the prejudice? The straight soldier who hates the gay soldier.
No word yet on when the pop star plans to visit Iran and organize a protest of that country's Don't Ask, Just Torture and Execute policy.
In a related story, Lady Gaga said she was delighted to be chosen to replace Larry King on CNN. And finally, the Obama administration is reportedly working on a plan that would make it easier for the feds to tap into private internet communication. Personally, I believe that there is
absolutely no problem
with measures like this, and the federal government
only has your safety in mind
when they're pushing such legislation. Well, that's the news in Rearview, and remember, someday you'll look back at all this, and it still won't make any sense.
absolutely no problem